So today we want to sketch a quadratic using the Classwiz calculator. To begin with, here's an equation, y equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 7. That actually does factorise quite easily, so we could solve it without the Classwiz. It looks like this, equals 2x, x. We need to get minus 7. That's either going to be minus 7 and 1, or 7 and minus 1. You can see if we make it 7 and minus 1, that's 2x squared, is midway between x equals 1 and x equals minus 50 over 8 minus 7, that equals 1/8. Firstly, we need to have it in the right setting. Usually your calculator will be in computation mode, the mode that allows you to work things out. If you click Menu and click A, it'll give you a choice of solving simultaneous equations or solving a polynomial. We want to solve a polynomial, so that's 2. The degree of the polynomial, well, it's a quadratic, so the degree is 2. A cubic, the degree is 3, etc. So it's a quadratic, the degree is 2, so we enter 2, and then it gives me the option to enter A, B, and C for this equation here. Essentially what it's doing is saying it's saying y equals 2x squared, where that's A, plus 5x, where 5 is B, minus 7, where negative 7 is C. Let's enter that into the calculator. 2 equals, B is 5, C is negative 7, don't forget the negative part. And the calculator will now give me lots of information. Firstly, it'll tell me, notice it says the ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So at ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, one solution of x is x equals 1. So we have when y equals 0, x equals 1, or if we click down to find the other solutions, x equals minus 7 over 2. It tells me more though. It also says the minimum of the equation. The minimum is when x equals minus 5 over 4, and the value of y when that happens, y equals minus 81 over 8. Those are all bits of information it's going to give me. The only thing it doesn't tell me is where it crosses the y-axis. Looking at this equation, you can quickly say when x equals 0, y equals 0, 0, negative 7. So you can understand why they didn't bother giving you that information in the calculator. It's almost self-evident. So on this side, you'll see all the working we had to do to get the information necessary to draw the graph. But if you've got this calculator, all the working you had to do was to enter the right values in the right place. And remember the mode you'd have to use. So menu, A, polynomial, order 2. And then immediately you get all this information down as far as here. The only thing you need to work out for yourself is here. Now let's draw the graph. We've got the point 0, minus 7. So over here we'll write 0, minus 7. We've got the point minus 5 over 4. We'll actually call this minus 10 and 1/8. We've got the point 1, 0, and we've got the point negative 7 over 2. 0. Those 4 points allow me to draw the graph. I'm going between 1 and negative 7 over 2 on the x-axis. At 0, I'm at minus 7. And negative 5 over 4, I'm at minus 10 and 1/8. So let's just go from minus 4 and high as 2. So minus 4 up to 2. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. 0, 2, 1, x. The points I care about. I've got to go down as far as minus 10 and 1/8. So let's see how I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go down in 2s, that'd be minus 10. I've got the point 1, 0. So let's mark that off. Indicate the point to the marker. 1, 0. I've got the point minus 7 over 2, 0. Well, that's minus 4. So minus 7 over 2 is minus 3.5, so it's just there. Indicate that point to the marker. Minus 7 over 2, 0. Then we've got this point here. Minus 10 and 1/8 and minus 5 over 4. So it's minus 1, minus 5 over 4, minus 10 and 1/8, which is extremely close to minus 10. Put them across just here. We'll be labelled accurately. It's minus 5 over 4, minus 10 and 1/8. And then we have this point here, minus 7. So 0, minus 7 will be just here. Let's label that one as well. 0, minus 7. We'll do a nice smooth curve through this point, this point, this point, this point being the low point, and back up again. It should be symmetrical. It should not come to a point, and it should be smooth, continuous curve. Don't aim at the point, or you'll end up with a point down there, or a sharp bit. Curve around, aim back up again. Try to hit your point, and just continue a bit beyond it. There you are, that's all the information you need. You've got this point indicated, the low point indicated. You've got the crossing point, and the crossing point again. I think that's worth 4 marks.